I'm coming on here with this type of energy because I am super excited for all of you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. For those of you that do know the drill, sit back and let me explain to those that are new. Take what resonates and leave what does not for whoever the hell it does belong to. A lot of different energies surface when we have our readings due to the fact that we are fucking amazing, right? I am an Aquarius myself, so I'm already understanding as to how you guys are rolling. Multiple things going on, lots of factors to put in place, lots of people looking to take up space. You would have thought I was a rapper, but I'm here to give you these messages that spirit is here to guide me through. So off the rip, I know for a fact it wouldn't be your reading if you didn't have love interest, right? We're not over yet. There's still something between us was your first card that hit the spot, right? This is a person, okay, who has someone who is like, you know what, you've been giving me the cold shoulder, your energy changed based off of whatever the case may have been, but I'm not ready to let you go. We haven't really had our experience like we need to, right? There's someone here who knows you are their person. A lot of you are definitely attracted to a person here that you feel is playing games. This person has been, you know, having some funny shit going on. A lot of you are like, look, I am not stupid. I'm not a fool. You will not play me. So the fact that you've stepped into aqua mode, guard up, right? It's like, okay, look, there's a million of motherfuckers in the sea. You know what I'm saying? This person realizes and really feels that your energy is changing. Even if it's changing a little bit, they don't like it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to tap into the energy as far as what it is that my aqua gang is feeling. I want to know where you guys are emotionally, mentally, what we have going on, situation, obstacle, lesson. Thank you. Of course. Okay. Natural, real, organic, authentic. You're not going to find another me. Okay, a lot of you are in this state of like, even if it's like, you know what I'm saying, getting back to yourself with a little bit of aggression, you are really understanding that you are a very unique individual. You give what you give because you love hard, you care for real, you're genuine, you mean what you say what you mean, right? Like everything about you is you. And I think that scares a lot of people because they're like, I've been dealing with some weird ass motherfuckers. I didn't heard this, never seen this. People talking about things they cannot deliver when you've actually been able to deliver it, right? If you really can't do it, you like, look, yeah, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not pretending to be or to have things that you don't have, right? Not pretending to be someone that you know you are not. You are, a lot of you are very confident and aware of who you are. A lot of you are also stepping into that state of mind where you're like, you know what, this is just me. I've been a person for other people, right? I've held on to these things for other people. I've presented my way for a reason for other people, but this is really me. So your authenticity is really attractive right now. Someone loves the fact that you are okay with being vulnerable. You're okay with expressing yourself, which is something, again, that they've never experienced. It's like, if you feel a certain type of way, you're going to let them know. And to them, this is like, whoa. Okay, Aqua, tell me how you feel then. What's going on? Okay, let's go ahead. Thank you. So your obstacle right now is looking like a lot of you are trying to figure out what's next, right? What is the next phase? What is the next step? A lot of you are very eager to have certain things, a specific lifestyle, financial stability, just stable conditions in general, right? You need everything to be what it is that you want it to be. Very, very close to your dreams. A lot of you can feel the success and things coming in, but it's just like, okay, there's a minor delay. What is happening, right? Whether that's in a love connection or just your personal setting, you need to know what's going on. You need answers. With Ancient, it's kind of like family pressuring you in a sense. I feel like a lot of you are what we like to say the black sheep, right? You're doing shit according to what you want to do, and it's really like taking a toll because this is causing a lot of things drama wise in your life, right? You're going through a lot of disagreements and conflicts with people that you really don't want to, but it's like, you got to do what you got to do. You want to be happy, you got to step out, you got to make that happen. I have rebels showing up, right? Revolution. A lot of you again are doing what you want to do. At this point, you've had your feelings hurt, you've had your heart broken, you know what I'm saying, family, friends. You got to make a move here. You got to figure out what's next for you because there's a lot of people that aren't able to go on this journey with you, okay? Emotionally, it's annoying because I feel like a lot of you care so much about certain things or certain people. It's just like, I don't want to do this, but I know what I have to do. Okay, let's go ahead. Very traditional. I do feel like family plays a major part in someone's life here. We have the call of the night. adventure, excitement. At the end of the day, we just want to have fucking fun. We just want to be able to do all the magical shit that we want to do, right? We want that magical love. We want that magical trip. We want that magical lifestyle. We need dreams to come to fruition, right? We need things to show up because a lot of you are working really, really hard. I have witnessed personal evidence speak out. So definitely a lot of conversation coming here. This girl looks very, angry to a certain point, but very hurt at the same time. It's a lot of confused emotion behind a specific situation. Someone here, like I said, needs answers. You're tired of going through the runaround with the person or people, right? It's like, I need to know what the fuck I need to know. I hear birds outside. Someone could be in a very natural setting, okay? Let's go ahead and tap more into this love interest because love is clearly on someone's mind. A lot of you want to know what is happening, where you're going, what position do you play, what position does this person hold? Just a lot of confusion in place, okay? I'm choosing myself. So a lot of you are definitely in this place of feeling like, you know what? I kind of regret even giving this person my heart or my attention because now I feel ignored. Now I don't feel seen. Like I gave this person a part of me that I was choosing not to give a lot of people and you fumbled it. Simple, okay? What is it that the person on Aqua's mind is intending to say? What is it that this person on Aqua's mind is looking to say, cannot say, would like to say? If I ever put off my mask, will you accept another real me? So someone here definitely hiding behind how they really feel. I definitely think that someone here is a lot more into you than they make it seem. Okay, there's someone here who is afraid of love. Will they say it just like that? Probably not. But this is a person who's like, you know what? Again, Aqua is giving me a feeling. This is a relationship or a connection or a vibe I just don't want to lose. But instead of them being honest with how they feel, they're covering it up with kind of being a little mean about it or kind of being a little distant about it. It's like, you know what? I'm too cool to fall in love when they are falling if they haven't already fell. I do feel like at some point, because I see sunglasses popping up in our mood deck. Okay, this is a person who watches you all the time. This is also a person who doesn't like to see you with other people. Right? It's like if you're going out, they want to go out. And even if they're not going out with you, this person wants to know where you're at and what you got on. Like they want to be able to make sure that they have eyes on you some way, somehow. Not to mention this person is just very intrigued by you. You're a very attractive person to them, almost like their dream person. I won't say almost. I think you guys are this dream person. I have snake. So an interference, right? There's somebody who sees you as competition, an enemy, very malicious when it comes down to how they handle things, wanting to fuck up a relationship that you possibly have with the person. So the person that could be your person, okay, could have an ex or just somebody from the past, right? Who thought it was a blast, but it wasn't. It was just really the past. Looking to interfere with the connection that you have with your person. This person, feels the distance. Even if your person was involved with them, this person feels like something about them is changing up. Oh, it's because they have a new energy, right? They weren't like that with me. Why are they like that with them? They're not taking trips with me, or that we never did that, but why is he doing this, or why is she doing this with them? Somebody sees you as competition. Holding on to a very center piece of the puzzle, right? Being whoever you are dealing with. I don't feel like your person is really looking to have to balance these two things out, but I do feel your person doesn't want to be fucked up about it. Is it ruining some of your relationships by this person not being honest about this person from the past? Absolutely. But I do feel at some point, with it saying the other woman, just the other man, whoever, there is a person who is looking to really just mess up your connection, right? They don't want you to have any communication with your person at all. It's kind of bitter if you ask me. Like, you're bitter as hell, okay? You are seen to be very abundant. A lot of you definitely have abundance coming through. Let me tell y'all how July is tomorrow. We in full effect, new month, new rules, new routine, right? New schedule, new program, new people, new opportunities. We're accepting everything new and we're claiming it. You're looking to be successful regardless. A lot of you are stressing about money, financial opportunity, stability. How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to make this move happen? How am I going to do X, Y, and Z? All you have to do is stay focused. A lot of you need to be very, very consistent when it comes to something. Keys on a ring, feeling strung along, okay? So we're just throwing out the energy, downloads, all of that, but we're going to sum it all up at the end of the day, in the beginning, okay? Right now, this is all about self-control and focus. Okay, everything that you want, everything that you are asking for is showing up. It's just not showing up in the order that you would like it to, right? So if you're going through relationship issues or trying to figure out what your relationship is with a specific person, you're going to have to really see or come down to the point where you're like, okay, do I really even have time to balance out a relationship and personal? If you can, and you feel like this relationship is something that you really want, you'll make it work. This person is literally realizing that they cannot not have you. This is a person who honestly regrets whatever situation may have taken place. So if you aren't on the best of speaking terms with a person, this person is definitely looking to have personal time with you, more conversation to kind of clear up where the energy is coming from or where it needs to go. A lot of you are dealing with the person who is honestly like sick over the fact that you are not giving them the same access, okay? Like, it almost makes me want to cry a little bit for that, but then again, I'm like, well, duh. Like, you knew what you were getting yourself into before you were getting yourself into this situation. Like, you knew what type of vibe we were on. You knew that you liked me. You knew what type of time I was on. And you know how I'm coming when it comes down to my loyalty. A lot of you are like, I told you you would love it here. And now that you're here, you're scared? Hell nah. We ain't even got to the best part yet, right? It's good, but we ain't got to the best part. You guys have Aries coming out. Okay, this is Aries energy and the King of Wands. You have a person who is very indecisive typically, but with you, they just know. I told you, this is a person who is looking to be a leader in your world, right? This person wants to experience things with you that they've never experienced, but they also want to be able to teach and learn. So you have a person who is studying you right now. This is a person who gains a different perspective when they are with you. This is a person who is like, you know what? I've been dealing with some ducks. I've been dealing with some fucking ducks. Quackity, quackity, quack. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. But with you, it's like, I'm dealing with a person who has feelings, who's in tune with their feelings, who just really gets me, sees me, conversation to a T. New energy surfaces through. So I'm not saying that this is completely a new person. This could be a person that you already know, someone you're already dealing with. But I do feel at some point they present themselves as a new person. So with that being said, if a lot of you are like, no, there's no one that I'm dealing with right now, be expecting someone new to really come in. Someone that you are aware of but don't really know. Like, this is a completely new relationship, new conversation. You're learning somebody here. Loyalty, optimism, impulsiveness, okay? Both of you, and I see the fucking Lovers coming through, okay? Don't make this up, Lovers. Excuse me, in Gemini. And then I have fire energy coming through with inspiration, as well as your energy, Aquarius, with astute, okay? So very mutual energy when it comes down to this attraction and this connection. Okay, you have a connection here. You could have a connection with a Sagittarius, a Gemini, like I said, another Aquarius. But at the end of the day, someone here is like mesmerized. And I feel like I need to really express how deep their feelings are for you, because this is a person who's been in love with you for a really long time. But for whatever reason, they're just not recognizing how they really are in love with you, right? Like, they've always been attracted. They've always felt like, oh, I can see myself being with Aqua, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, things are different. We're grown now, okay? Someone here has gone through a moment of really having to be like sat the fuck down and realize what really makes sense in their life. So it's cool to deal with the person that's been available, right? This is a person who is available. It's a little toxic, but this is a person that you were just familiar with. Having to learn a new person is very difficult for a lot of people, even you. So I think that with this being such a very like attractive connection to begin with, it makes things a lot easier, because it's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's just something that they're just not willing to let go. You are honestly completely different than anybody they've ever been in touch with, right? They may have thought other people were attractive, but it was just kind of like less more than love. This person, I think, is definitely in love with you, and they are trying to figure out exactly how to deal with the energy that is coming with that. Like, whoa, Betty, I'm in love. The fuck? Trying to make it a joke, but it's not. You fell in love. You know what I mean? Creative expression coming out in the reverse with the Knight of Cups. Inadequate, okay, someone who lied, fragile sense of identity. So a lot of you could have caught a person in a lie. They got caught up in something that really didn't sit well with you. I think this could have been the reason behind the conflict, just a third party interference in general. Someone wanting to fuck up a situation, and this person not speaking up for the situation, if that makes sense, right? Like not making it make sense. It needs to make sense for Aqua. You're going to tell me something, I'm not dumb, make it make sense for me. You make it make sense, I'll let the shit go. But until it makes sense, I'm going to let this shit right the fuck out, because who are you playing with? You know what I mean? I have intuition coming through. A lot of you, again, are not stupid. A lot of you already knew, like, hey, there's something wrong here. I can tell when you don't answer your phone, like, who's calling, right? It's ringing, 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 ringing. And you're like, okay, this is weird. Any other time you're answering your phone, I can tell when we're not together and I do call, typically you'll answer during this time. So what's new? Not that a person can't be busy, but at the end of the day, there are just certain patterns and behaviors and just things that are out of the norm right now. So I do feel that this person recognizes now that you are flipping the script, most of you have, things are getting a little tricky because they're like, okay, wait, no, I can play games, you can't. That doesn't work. You're giving this person the same energy, if not removing yourself from that fucked up energy. And they're like, okay, wait, where are you at? Like, I can't find you. I need to touch you. I need to see you. I need to know that you can look me in my eye and really understand, like, I really give a fuck about you. The energy feels very, very aggressive at some point. It feels like this is a person who's like, you know what? Okay, I told myself I didn't want to do this, but I want to do this because if this is what makes you happy, I know it's going to make me happy too. A person coming in with partnership. I have Capricorn energy coming through, Pisces energy showing up, as well as Virgo and Scorpio. Okay, so a lot of you could have those signs in your placements as well, but I do feel like a lot of you are probably dealing with this type of person. Very emotional. They come off very hard, but this is a person who is very, very emotional. We slow things down a little bit because I feel like your energy changes. You need to be living in the present moment. Okay, a lot of you haven't really been enjoying your space or your time or your trips or anything like that because you have so much going on in your mind. Right now, we need to understand what's meant for you is going to be for you. If that person really gives a fuck about you, they're going to show up in ways that you don't have to force. So we want to tap more into what it is that you should expect. We have love call coming through immediately, flipping out of the deck again. They're coming through expressing how they feel. Why? Because you've been silent. You've been silent. You've been kind of keeping it more business than you have personal, like, you know, taking on new boundaries. And they're like, no, I liked it more when you were chasing me. I liked it more when you were giving me this type of affection. It's a two-way street. You can't get your way and I not get mine. Like, what's up with that? We need to learn how to balance each other. This is a person who's coming to say, you know what? I actually give a fuck about you. What do we need to do in order to fix it? I don't like your attitude. What do we need in order to fix it? Okay, the aggressor. I have a person who is looking to stand more again into that leadership role. You have a person who is like, you know what? You no longer get to tell me you don't fuck with me. That's the last time you telling me, because of Aqua. Someone here has told somebody, like, I'm cool and you, I'm good, I'm Gucci, I'm done. Like, you made your decision, you made your bed, lie in it type shit. Like, don't mess it up. You know what I mean? Like, we're good. And that person is not taking no for an answer. This is a person who is actively going to tell you, if they haven't already, like, you know what? No, you're my person. Get over it. In the best way, though, not in a sense where they're arrogant about it. I feel like a lot of you were dealing with a very arrogant person, someone who was just like, Aqua's going to be in my life no matter what. Now that they realize you are very capable of removing them, they're like, okay, let's have a meeting. let's go ahead and get this handled. Let's go ahead and figure this out, because I don't understand what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get rid of me. And some of you are like, yeah, buddy, you got to go. If you're not showing up with all of the things I need here, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm asking for much, because a lot of you don't ask for much. I feel like a lot of you have made it very, very clear. This is what I require. This is what I'm coming with. So I expect the same. Let's go ahead, gain more energy as to what we have going on. We have Vertigo. Whatever you choose will be correct. Don't make this shit up. You guys have so many options, so many people available, so many opportunities available. At the end of the day, because you guys, for most of you, have different energies, people tugging at you, trying to get you into their space, you have wise decisions to make. What really looks like or feels like a better option? What option here is really bringing you front and center with peace, right? Or what feels more like a hassle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to be confused about something that feels right. So maybe it's not right. Like, at some point, you're going to have to change your process of thinking and really understand, even though I'm attracted to this on a normal basis, something just isn't off here. I won't put myself through the same cycle. When I look at Virgo, you guys see this key. This is a very large key. This gives me, you are the key to every single fucking puzzle that you are putting together. You have the key to unlock all dreams, all access, all opportunities, anything you want to receive, your desires. You hold the key. So if anybody is going to be in your space, they have to understand that you see yourself as the prized possession as well. You are the key holder. There's nothing that anyone can take from you. So you make the decision. You call the shots. You're unlocking these next steps. You're in control of what happens next. Let's go ahead. Is there anything else? There, of course, is more that we need to know. Thank you. I have Euphoria. Honor yourself. Right. A lot of you continuously put yourself second, last, fourth. It definitely ain't first. Okay. Like, this is a time to really say, okay, I got to get myself together before I can help anybody else. And that is what is seen to be a very attractive trait that you have for someone, is the fact that you handle business. Someone loves the fact that you are about what you say. So in this moment, your euphoria is meaning you creating a world that is your magical space, right? Like, the world is yours type shit. Not letting people make you feel like you aren't capable of having certain things, really taking control of your imagination and your reality, right? Making those one. Anything that you dream can actually be real. It's just like, other people don't dream big. So you have energies of people, especially a love connection, where this person can actually understand your vision. They may not know everything for, what it is as far as detail, but this is a person who honestly isn't too far off with their creative side as well. So you're meshing with people who get you on a different level, who get you on the level of like, you know what, I feel what you're saying. Whatever we got to do, let's mix our opportunities and our ideas. Let's make that shit work. Getting rid of people who are very closed-minded is important for someone here. Ignoring the shit that someone says is important here. There is someone literally looking to demolish or diminish your character. Okay, I don't know who this is. I do feel it's a lot more personal, but this is someone that you honestly just need to let go, right? It doesn't really do you any good talking to this person because this person isn't in their right state of mind. Mosaic comes through, the number 18. We also had 9 and 35. That can mean something to somebody. Let chance play its creative role in your life. I am appalled. Take the chance, take the risk, okay? Take the opportunity. If someone lends their hand out, it's not you begging, it's them being a helping hand. You don't have to see it that crazy. How many people get opportunities to be in certain rooms at certain times in certain places with certain people? Take somebody to get you in certain rooms, and it takes someone else sometimes, right? A lot of you are afraid to open up at this time. A lot of you, like I mentioned in the beginning, are very, very guarded. In order for you to really see things differently, you have to silence the room, right? Pay attention to the way that people are, even when they're not with you. Okay. But you guys have a lot of opportunities being presented to you right now. It's kind of like unrealistic to many of you. You're like, damn, all it took was for that one conversation, and now I'm seeing this and this and this. I'm being invited to this. Take the opportunity. Someone here wants to take that journey with you. I do feel like a lot of you get a lot of attention. Humanitarian, attractive Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Got the gift of gab. Some of you are talented, can sing, can write, fashion, like really creative and confident. Your confidence and creativity is something that has people watching you from afar. So you have people who are actually looking at you that you do not know. Some of you could be in the entertainment business. Some of you could be on social media making your shit happen, but be prepared for those to reach out, or other people to reach out to you on a random note, just by paying attention. They like your look. They like your style. They like the way you talk, right? don't be afraid to open up and have conversations with people is where I'm going. Because you are so attractive, there is a person who gives off kind of like that hater ass energy, right? This is a person who has mixed emotions about whether or not they are prepared to be with someone who gets looked at as much as you. So, merge with the flow, right? Shit's happening the way that it's supposed to happen. You are right now based off of a prayer or a manifestation that you've had from back then. You are literally where you are because you asked to be in a specific position to have something specific at this time. So I want you all to think about like, okay, what did I really ask for up until this point? Have I received it? If I have, what's next? Because some of you are just kind of going with the flow with no idea as to what you really want, but you're expecting all of these things, love, money. What the fuck is the plan? Okay. This feels really good to me because I feel like a lot of you are really getting ready to step into a new era. A lot of you are creating something different, something new, new experiences, lots of travel taking place here. For some of you, it felt like a very dark moment. A lot of you were living in this very dark headspace where you're like, I'm not fucking with nobody. I don't have family. I don't have friends. I just don't know what's next. Like, I'm really not feeling it. Things felt very dark and very slow. Things pick up here. Why? Because we gain motivation and more insight on what needs to happen. Clarity. Okay. We have reuniting, reconciling differences. And then we have twin flame. A lot of you are dealing with a person or going through a situation with the person right now who is your twin flame. You guys have a connection that is hard to let go and honestly isn't meant to let go. We just need to figure out how we can come to some type of middle ground. A person knows that they messed up with you. A person knows that things are off. Even if you were the person who messed up, this is still a person who's like, you know what, we can get past it. So having that person available to you is new because typically you're either ghosting people or people are switching up and you're like, fuck no, I'm not dealing with it. This is a person who is making it known no matter what, they're going to be in your life because they want to and they know what you guys have as far as a connection. Real love. Real love. Okay. You are coming out as the queen, your divine feminine. Okay. Someone here could definitely have some type of mentor, someone reaching out to you, someone that you were inspired by, someone that you get to work with. I do feel like a mother figure could come into play where you were looking to probably reconcile differences with your mother, or some type of mother figure, a grandmother, something. Someone here is looking to have a real conversation or expect a conversation from this person. Either way, talking is happening. Okay. What else do we need to know? You're taking a different path. Take the path that is less traveled. That shit looks different over here. I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't really know who you're dealing with, but I know what I got going on and I know what I'm about to deal with, right? Like, you've lost trust for people, but then you gain this new perspective on life where you're like, okay, these people think more like me, whereas these people don't really know what I'm thinking. Let me go ahead and just see what they have to say. I'm open to new ideas, but I won't go back to weird shit. Butterflies everywhere, new beginnings, rebirth. This is you tapping into, again, a new era, a new version of you, the version of you that you always knew you had within you, but it makes more sense because you are changing shit up. You're actually acting on the things that you say. You look really, really good, Aqua. You look really, really good. Again, it wouldn't be my reading if it wasn't all over the place. I hope that these messages were placed in the right places, but general message being, you have some amazing shit to look forward to. The experiences that you are experiencing right now are all for a reason. It feels really hard for a lot of you. New job opportunities. Someone here lost a job, so I do feel like a lot of you could feel low. Financial stability is important. How am I able to do the things I want to do if I don't have the funds to do it? Some of you need to recognize changing your habits, your spending habits is important. I typically like to go out and buy this. I love Target. I know when I go to Target, I'm not going for one thing. Even if I tell myself that, baby, I'm coming out with 50. You got to learn how to put a certain block on your bad habits so that way you can stack up. Someone here really needs to stack up. But it works out. I really hope that a lot of you are preparing yourself for the amazing shit that you are asking for, because if you truly believe that you can have it, this is something that is getting ready to spiral in quick. If you're not prepared for it, it will pass you up or you will just miss the opportunity as a whole. That comes with love as well. I get that a lot of you may be going through a very hard time when it comes down to connecting with your person, being able to see them, being able to spend time, being able to have an understanding. But at the end of the day, there's a lesson behind all of this, right? If you really have a genuine connection with this person, you are in this moment manifesting that something be revealed, the truth in the situation, so that way you guys can either stop it at this point or move past it and say, okay, we can grow from this and understand that we have to tell the truth. We got to be honest. You want me in your life? I need loyalty. I need honesty. I need you to be my best friend. Someone here definitely sees you as that, but they're learning you in the process as well as you are them. So I'm going to leave it here. This was a lot. It was a lot, but I love this. You guys can all expect another reading from me very, very soon, if not later today. I always tell myself that, but then I get so overwhelmed because I'm like, no, I need them to see what's in the works. If you would like a personal reading with me, make sure that you are tapping into my Instagram down at the bottom, kia.baby, BB with 4 Ys. You can also check out my Sensitive Savage vlog channel, which is, you know, my Aquarius life. If you are new, I do vlogging as well. That's kind of how I started, but tarot is my favorite thing to do because I'm also connecting with you guys, which is awesome. Make sure you guys hit me up, click that bell above, hit that subscribe button, click the thumbs up so we can get this video out to whoever else needs to hear this message. I love, 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 love you all. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.